And here is Oakley. Yes. So the Knicks with a 2-0 lead. Newman guarded by Derek Smith. That was just within 2-point range. So Johnny Newman. Kaminsky picked up on the switch. And the steal by Strickland. Finding Newman. 6-0 Knicks. Barkley off the spin, giving to Kaminsky, and he's fouled by Oakley.
Knicks quickly doubling up on Charles Barkley. If you're
86% from the line. Last night, Philadelphia beat the Nets 100-96, although they did not play well and shot only 42%. Fans wanted a traveling violation.
Trent Tucker did a good job helping out Strickland and picking up Cheeks.
Kaminsky. And the Knicks now lead it 6-4.
Knicks lead 6-4.
Newman. And Kaminsky on the rebound. Barkley lost it. Very active. He's being guarded by Derek Smith. Ewing.
Well, the double team came, but that double team is Barkley, who's 6'6", maybe. No problem for Patrick Ewing.
Strickland! Oh, what a move! As he spun Hawkins. Here's Cheeks.
That was Maurice Cheeks.
Time to time here tonight from the Sixers, although, as I said, they did play last night. Johnny Newman with the follow, and the Knicks now lead it 12-6.
The Knicks have turned the ball over in the two meetings more than the Sixers have actually. In their first meeting, they only had 10 turnovers against New York.
Cheeks. Maurice Cheeks, who still has the speed with the ball, able to beat the Knicks down. 12-8, Knicks by 4. They double up on Strickland, who finds Oakley. Good play by Hawkins.
Handle it.
Good return from Hawkins.
Charles
Barkley's first field goal, and the Sixers cut it down to a 2-point lead. Ewing.
A lovely hook shot. So softly done.
Smith over Newman. And Oakley fires. Here's Newman.
Oh, my goodness, that almost went in. 4 Sixers back on defense. And
he will make the road trip next week. And that means going to Philadelphia Monday, and Wednesday the Knicks will play at Miami, Friday in Boston. 10. Here is Cheeks. 15-12. Knicks by 3 as we come up on the halfway point of this first quarter.
quite unusual Saturday night.
And he has hit his first 3 of 4. Newman stopped by Cheeks, who has a 3-on-1.
Oh.
There's Maurice Cheeks.
Has a pass, and it was overthrown. Here's Hawkins with the step. Nice move. Now the rookie, first time, they lead by 1. 3-point attempt. Knicks in a 3-point field goal slump. 1 for 11 the other night against Seattle. Nice play, and Barkley has given Philadelphia a 3-point lead.
Barkley runs the middle and smooth fakes. And Trent Tucker rushes up the 3-point shot. Barkley rebounds and will give that ball up. And then keep running. Barkley does what he loves to do and slams that ball down.
Here at the start, Strickland putting the move on Cheeks. Tipped home by Oakley. So the Knicks now by 1, 18-17. Very close to that midcourt line. Kaminsky.
That was Mike Kaminsky.
And the 76ers lead by 3. Knicks in possession, trailing by 3. Nice pass from Ewing. Patrick Ewing locating. Barkley ducking around Newman. So he does it with finesse and then power.
Newman might have been getting out of his way, too, by Newman.
Ewing, yes. It counts. Ewing will go to the line. Sidney Green.
Charles Barkley roaring to the basket. I think Newman did step out of the way. He didn't want any part of that.
And Chris West, number 44.
And a nice bounce pass by Gerald Wilkins.
Patrick Ewing on the line.
Of course, the defense tried to steal the ball. That made it Ewing perfectly. The passer, Wilkins, in that case, probably saw the defender leading around, so he gave him that pass just right.
Foot-footer in his second year from University of Washington. Strickland called for the push.
Can think of the Lakers, Kareem, and James Worthy. AC Green, no?
I think it's more of a judge. I think that they would have the edge there. Boston. Nice play as Ewing hammered it home. And the Knicks with 2:40 remaining in this first quarter now lead by 1. All right. We'll have to check that out further.
Okay.
Strickland off the steal. Here's Wilkins. And the Knicks take a 3-point lead. Heading to the strength in that department. Bad shot by Derek Smith. Well, with his first bucket, and the Knicks lead by 1. Wilkins at the guard. Green, Vanderlei, Ewing up front. Strickland getting in. Ewing is there. So Patrick Ewing with his 5th field goal. He has 11. And use it. Well, showing an outside touch.
That's impressive.
40 seconds left. First quarter. Hawkins from 3.
The season.
Nice save by Vanderlei, then rejected. And it will be 76er ball. Green playing Cheeks well. Cheeks to the crossover. Final seconds. So after 1, Philadelphia 76ers lead the New York Knicks by the score of 30-28. Just the 2 previous games against the Knicks because of injury. Barkley being guarded by Walker. Charles Barkley has hit 4 out of 6. He has 8 points. And Philadelphia with its biggest lead. They lead by 4. Nice pass from Green. Myers cutting it to a 2-point lead. Here comes Anderson. Welp on that foul. Here's Vanderlei. Vanderlei on the tip. Sixers by 2. Strickland didn't have to call it.
That's right. I don't think anybody would hear Rod, though. He's so quiet out there.
Vanderlei.
He's getting closer.
Yes. Wilkins. Ewing. Making it look very easy. 13 for Ewing. And the game is tied at 34. Anderson couldn't handle it. Henderson on the recovery. Rejected by Ewing. Kiki continues to have his problems. Henderson from 3. Gerald Henderson putting down the 3-pointer. And the Sixers lead it 37-34. Ben Coleman has come on for the first time for the Sixers. Vanderlei's pass picked off by Henderson. So Gerald Henderson with the last 5 Philadelphia points. And the Sixers lead by 5, 39-34.
Pass up quickly.
Ewing off the fake. Yes! And it counts. He was walloped by a very strong man, the 6'9", 235-pound Ben Coleman.
I believe he had to pass the ball. He could have had it lab himself.
Strickland. Yes. Rod Strickland returning to the offense. Sixers by 1, 39-38.
Sixers lead, 39-38.
Strickland off the steal. Strickland, yes. And the Knicks lead by 1.
Makes an easy 2 for the Knicks.
Good pressure by Newman led to the steal by Strickland. Ewing called for steps. Strickland thought he was fouled, pleading his case. Rick Pitino upset, and he's been hit with a technical on Strickland. So Mike Jaminski will shoot the technical foul. Mike Jaminski is having a terrific season, averaging 17 per game, 86% free throw shooter.
Asked him before the game if he had thoughts of going to the Lakers as a free agent. Mike Jaminski is one of the more desirable ones, perhaps the most desirable upcoming free agent. And he very seriously said, I'm a Sixer.
Why was he grinning? He's a Sixer in a very fine negotiating situation. He's an unrestricted free agent, and the Lakers definitely are interested. Anderson off the mark, rebound Ewing. Game tied at 40. Newman behind the back, lost it. 5 on the 24. Here's Anderson. Barkley missed the stop. He thought he was fouled, did not get the call. Barkley trying to establish position on Oakley. Barkley with a spin move, and he's fouled.
Well, Director Ewing, Marv, excuse me, had a whistle. He'd be calling offensive foul on Charles Barkley. We'll take a look at it now. He's comfortable going in any direction. I think the arm came
His second. 11 points for Barkley. He's averaging 25 and a half among the leaders. Newman bottled up, so he will go to the line. The Knicks have hit only 2 out of 5 from the line.
perhaps Barkley's most outstanding statistic is he's third in the league in rebounding at 6'6".
Tucker from 3. And tipped home. Newman tried to get it to Oakley. It's a 3-on-1. And the foul called on Myers. And the basket counts. A spectacular play by Charles Barkley.
The term strength, the word strength applies in this case in a big way. Yes, I know it went in.
Now Derek Smith checks in. 3-point play for Barkley. He has 14. Newman able to recover. He was blocked. Tipped home by Ewing. With a trap. Derek Smith. And that is his first field goal. Derek Smith, the veteran, checking things out. Here's Oakley. Green on a loose ball foul involved with Barkley. And let's see, they're calling it on Barkley. That's the feeling that Sydney's entire game has elevated. Sleep by 2, 48-46. Cheeks finding Barkley. Charles uses that backboard so well. 11 Tuesday against the Sonics. Barkley showing his entire repertoire. 18 now for Barkley. And David Wingate out with chronic knee problems. Strickland getting inside. Tipped home, won't count. Offensive interference. Cheeks open. Rebound, Barkley. And a mean foul indicated. It's called on Green. Barkley now guarded by Walker. 10 on the shot clock. Henderson. Smith gets to it. And the foul call. That puts the Knicks over the limit. And on the MSG Sports Desk, a look at what is taking place in the NCAA. 30 seconds left. Henderson going down, and Bill Oates says stay right here. The call is against the Sixers. Stand. They come in at 42-19. They're 8.5 over the Sixers. They've won 5 in a row, 9 of the last 11. Putting the move on. And hits with 3 seconds left in the half. Here's Henderson from midcourt.
That's the end of the first half.
Rick foul shot will be taken right before the start of the third quarter. So at the half, the Sixers by 4. We'll be back in just a moment. Called on Jim Lynam, who followed the officials off the court and was upset at his own ball club and upset with the officiating, although the Sixers lead by 4. Not shooting well once again, 44%, although they have that lead at the half.
Shot 42% last night and won for the second time this year. They can win shooting poorly. They're tough on the boards. Game is very similar with the except of the Knicks' poor foul shooting. The numbers aren't great, however. They don't match the numbers of the earlier games.
Oakley, Ewing, and Newman up front. Nice fake. Yes.
Jaminski doesn't go up and try and block Ewing.
And Philadelphia leads by 3. And 28. Knicks have won 5 straight, 9 of their last 11. And they're gunning. Nice play. Gunning for 27 straight. Again, Oakley and Barkley battle. Full position. Nice pass. Broken up by Strickland. And then he threw it away. Hawkins for Jaminski. Cheeks up on Newman off the switch. Oakley with the tip. 10 for Oakley. Last 3 here at the Garden. The last win in New York was December of '87. Newman with a facial. And he's given the Knicks a 1-point lead, 59-58. Newman. Chant of defense. Shot clock is down to 5. 3-point attempt for Hawkins. Jaminski right there. And the Sixers take the 1-point lead.
Both teams.
Sixers with the numbers. It's a 4-on-2. Barkley. And the foul. Good setup from Chip.
For the Sixers, Charles
Barkley has hit on his last 5 field goal attempts. So 21 points for Barkley. Replacing Derek Smith. Barkley had that diagnosed. Oh.
Charles Barkley.
Tonight.
Barkley for Jaminski. And the 76ers are on a run. 9 unanswered. And they lead it 67-59. The Knicks calling for time.
I think any Knicks fan following the team closely this year, and the Sixers, and Charles Barkley with a great defensive play and follow-up. Anybody coming in tonight figures up. Win number 27, no problem. This has automatic written on it. Barkley can give the ball up, too, and he finds Mike Jaminski, who's an excellent shooting. Only human, you know.
Ewing in a battle with Jaminski. Patrick Ewing has 21. He's hit 10 of 13.
Like they just did.
Strickland, yes. 67, 63. The Knicks cut it down to 4. Here's Anderson. Strickland back. And committing the foul.
Strickland was unaware of Anderson to his right and back a stride. Game in a big way. He can be very hurtful. Again, he averaged
that knee problem. He did sit out 3 games before he returned last night at home against the Nets. Nice pass. Newman from Ewing, who continues to chalk up the assists. Barkley lost it. Recovered by Henderson. Look out. Strickland took a pop, but Newman is called on the foul. Strickland. And the foul on Strickland. That's his 3rd. And Pete Myers off the bench. Consecutive home wins. 38 set by the Boston Celtics, a span which stretched over 2 seasons. 4 on the shot clock. Foul called with 1 second on the 24. Wilkins hit with the reach-in. Celtics have come to life. They won over 500. 3.
Meanwhile, the Sixers have now opened up an 8-point lead once again. It's also interesting to see that only 4 times have they reached 30 wins at home.
Go by 7. Anderson double-teamed. Cheeks with the circle route. Maurice Cheeks has been an offensive weapon tonight. He has 15 in position. Ewing up front with Green. A nice pass for Myers. Henderson from 3. Fouled by Green. His 3rd. So the Sixers lead at 76-68. Keith Vandeweghe will come on. The double team on Ewing. And he He's called for travel again. Anderson lost it. Myers out of the pack. Myers going the distance and rejected by Barkley. By Welch. I don't know what the argument is about. You could hear the slap over here. Round pick of the Spurs. Played only 7 games there. Traded to Golden State. Waived by the Warriors. Little action in the CBA where he did well, and then picked up by the Sixers.
When you say gimmick starter, Marv, it's revealed by the minutes. He started last night.
Brooks from 3. So the 5'11" Scott Brooks, 76er lead. Nice pass. Vandeweghe missed the reverse. Tipped home by Oakley for 6. Barkley getting in and rejected again. But that's a goaltend. At this point, Ewing fouled by Welch. Eventually going to snap out of it. Maybe on the road. But you have to feel that one of the superb scorers in the game. Third quarter. 5 on the shot clock. Brooks dishing off. Ewing got a piece of it. Sixers. Vandeweghe foul. Beautiful pass from Myers. Vandeweghe on the line for the first time. Myers, played by Brooks. Wilkins. Rebound Oakley. And he's fouled. Third quarter. Sixers have led by as many as 10. Knicks have cut it down to 6. Philadelphia 81, Knicks 76. Just did get it over. Finding Anderson is run into by Myers with 9 seconds left. Returns. Scott Brooks sits down. 83-76. 5 seconds. Wilkins. Rebound Oakley with 2 seconds remaining. Fourth quarter. So we go to the fourth quarter, and it's within 5. The fourth quarter has been very successful for the Knicks. And the question is the 76er stamina.
He loves these moments. He gets the shot off, and out of nowhere, Charles Oakley soaring above everyone to tip that in again for a second left-handed tip-in of the game.
76ers with the 83-78 lead. Kaminsky looking to establish position on Wilkins. Oakley on the intercept. Wilkins. And rebounded by Anderson. Barkley stopped and fouled.
John Barkley.
Humorous story in the L.A. paper recently. Barkley with... So Jones invited Tyson to the 76ers table. But for once, Barkley was speechless when Tyson looked him in the eye and asked, you bad Charles Barkley? You want Chamberlain? Well, I think Omar's got involved only in his own mind. Vandeweghe, yes! Kiki Vandeweghe hitting a jump shot. Henderson. So Philadelphia up by 7. Let's see what that jumper does. Would not be commenting on it.
Yeah, it's a tough situation. Jackson excels, though, in fourth quarters, that's for sure.
That was
Derek Smith giving the Sixers a 9-point lead. Strickland getting in, and he drew the foul.
Again, it has to happen.
Assist for Strickland. That is a low total. Kaminsky providing the Sixers with a 10-point lead. Myers guarding, since they met by Oakley, Myers guarding Barkley is able to hit, and the foul.
Broadcasters was voted the SEC Player of the Decade by these people who covered the SEC in the 1980s.
Myers was his 4th. Vandeweghe, yes. So Kiki has hit 2 straight, and the Sixer lead is now 11. Kaminsky doing a good job fronting. Strickland. Rebound Ewing.
Oh, but Oakley sprung a three so Patrick could get it.
Here is Vandeweghe. Yes! Vandeweghe. Vandeweghe being guarded by Smith. Just got picked off and fouled. Oakley setting the illegal pick. Vandeweghe got a piece of it to break it up. And how things have turned for this Knicks drive. Barkley from three. Wilkins able to save it. Strickland. Sheets. Rebound. Strickland. And the steal by Sheets.
Oh, careless pass by Gerald Wilkins.
Time left, 6:20 remaining in the game. Vandeweghe on a fadeaway. And it will be Sixer ball. 4. And Barkley fouled. Myers came over to help out.
Successfully getting Vandeweghe into the game. He stayed with him and crunched Barkley.
His season high, 42. Did it earlier against the Nets. Wilkins. Walker. And a 3-second violation call.
Rod Strickland, number 11, is back in.
Rod Strickland has checked back in, replacing Keith Myers, who has 5 fouls. Newman got a piece of it. Wilkins from 3. Rebound Barkley as Ewing hits the floor. Kaminsky. Oh, what a play. Lead by 13.
No coach would ever suggest it.
Patrick Ewing took the lead to 11 with 4:50 remaining. Kaminsky. Good play. 19 from Mike Kaminsky. Ewing with the step. And he's fouled. Hits the floor again. And the ball against the Knicks tomorrow night. The Knicks' first road game since the 1st of March. It's a 12-point 76er lead. Good pass from Barkley. Here's Cheeks. And the foul on Smith. Loose ball foul. Strickland. Difficult shot. Rebound Oakley. And a solid performance for Oakley. 18 points, 16 rebounds. Down to 9 on the 24. Blocking foul on Newman. That's his third. And it puts the Knicks over.
His third personal foul.
Tuesday night against Seattle. Sixers now lead 103-92. Strickland. Strong move by Rod Strickland. And let's see what the call is here. Delay of game. Apparently, that is what the call is, and that is the second violation, so it's a Texas foul. And Philadelphia by 9. 103-94. Here's Barkley on a pass pattern. Fouled by Ewing.
Picks out his target.
And it's called a breakaway foul. And Rick Pitino again upset. You know, you look back at the career of Charles Barkley, which has been brilliant in the NBA. Yet until this year, he had not managed a triple-double, which as many as 13. And Derek Smith will again look to throw in. Good play as Henderson was able to take the inbound, but missed the layup. Tucker from 3. And a loose ball foul called on the Sixers. In terms of the field goal percentage. Down the shot clock, here's Cheeks. Kaminsky, with nobody around, had 2 opportunities.
When you see a play like that, you think, where is Ewing? And in that case, he was out by the top of the circle.
Propelled by the shooting of Kiki Vandeweghe, who hit 3 in a row. And in jeopardy is that home win streak at the 26th straight. Strickland off the steal. It's down to an 8-point lead. And a timeout taken by the 76ers.
Sixers have been getting a lot of work done inside. And here Mike Kaminsky does. Gets one tip then another. Patrick Ewing wasn't around to make it tough on him. On the pressure, however, one of the rare turnovers in pro.
99. Kaminsky. Rebound Strickland. Here's Newman with Smith back. Yes, and it counts.
Kaminsky on the miss. And Strickland picks out the fast-moving Johnny Newman, who's not deterred at all by Derek Smith.
Only 5 out of 9 from the line. Usually a dependable free throw shooter. Unable to complete the three-point play. Let's see what the call is here. It will be Sixer ball. Down to 5. Here's Barkley. And a foul on Tucker. In fourth quarter. For Barkley.
They met.
So the 76ers lead 109-101. Strickland. He got in, could not finish it. And the reach in on Newman.
You know, nights like this will happen. There are so many games, and you just can't perform at the highest level all the time.
Sixers now lead 111-101 with a minute 25 remaining. Home, and they're trailing here by 10. We're down to a minute 20 left. It will be 76er ball. And the foul is given, so Barkley,
as he has been in the last several weeks in this game.
Patrick Ewing with a very quiet 27 points, and he hit 11 out of 14, but has not done it in the fourth quarter. Patino, he just wanted to have something to say, and he knew it immediately. He just walked off the court, and he's headed to the locker room, very upset. Very upset with the officiating.
For that matter, both coaches were throughout this game. Jim Lynam came close a couple of times. He was really crazed.
Caught Sixer coach Jim Lynam. And Oakley will throw it in. Here's Oakley from 3, and he's got it. Charles Oakley rebounds. Barkley. Nice feed for Anderson. Sixers lead it 116-104. 5 seconds remaining. Newman from 3, and he hits.
Where have they been? In predicting that Johnny Newman would score the first three-pointer of the game for the Knicks, Emilio wins a sharp.
Knicks again looking for three-point range. Couldn't find it. Newman. Sixers now lead 117-109. 35 seconds to go. Barkley is hanging. And make it 43 points for Barkley. The season high for Charles Barkley. Strickland hit.
Game they won against the Nets. In that game, Charles Barkley had 13 points. Scoreless first half.
Cheeks hit by Tucker. Upset with his players in the first half. A couple of miscues by Ron Anderson has in front of the Sixer bench. 15 seconds left. Ewing. And it's Oakley.
Tough as ever, Charles Oakley.
So the Knicks home winning streak is over. Stopped by the Sixers. The Knicks had won 26 in a row. The 6th best home court win streak in the history of the NBA. The previous loss to the Lakers back on November the 22nd. And tomorrow night, the Knicks face the Bulls in Chicago. So a tough weekend, followed by Milwaukee back home on Sunday.